It's a lot. Um, Nevertheless, when them niggas start talking that shit, you know, that murmuring, it get to you, man. How much more the Lord? You know, he hears the inward thoughts of all men. Okay, the Lord hears the inward thoughts. He knows the actions of all men, and He's beholding the disbelief of His own people. Okay, but those that know, they know, and that's why I love this precept, because it says, verse 24, "For I tell you that many prophets and kings have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them." All right. So that's the main point. The main point is that we're living in a time to where people have desired to truthfully, you know, the men before us, they have desired to be in this time frame. All right. To see the global politics actually take place. This MOTB being pushed at a high rate. Okay. The CBDC playing a huge determining factor and major factor within the rolling out of the MOTB, okay, and actually seeing these things come to fruition. Because it's not just America that's facing financial impact. It's everywhere in this world. Life is not the same for every place in this world, okay? And it's because what happens on the east, what starts on the east, happens on the west. And you best believe, like, of course, America is facing inflation, and what's it called? There's a lot of things going on with imports, okay? And nothing is the same. Every man in America, or every person in America, wants to have their own business so they don't have to work for anybody. So what's happening right now is the middleman is being cut out of a lot of these merchants, okay? And you have a lot of individuality within finances in America, and that's not how America works. America works off capitalism, all right? And being the fact that America is a capitalist country, when you start to have independent streams of income, and people are going to the actual the source itself to obtain these resources, that's bad for the American economy, all right? And the thing is, it's not even just an economic thing; it's also a social thing too. Being the fact that inflation is a very prevalent thing in America, you can see the attitudes of most. You know, it's like everything is happening at one time. You got inflation on one hand, and then on a social aspect, you have the men against the women. It's at an all-time high, man. And then on the other hand, you have in the another social aspect, is you have a lot of homosexuality, man. It's like, yo, America's cooked in every aspect. Now, of course, with all these things being said, although you see, we see a lot of these things happening, it is going to be uncomfortable for us. But one of the things that the Rash Kassab said, and I couldn't agree more, man, is, bro, if that's the price that you pay for freedom, it is what the fuck it is, man. I'd rather be free and maimed, you know, than to be in captivity and to be a comfortable slave in America, man. Shit sucks, you know? In the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna be restored everything. So we gotta consider that. All right, if we gotta lose everything right now, we lose it, bro. But we know that the Heavenly Father is gonna restore us when we enter into the kingdom of heaven. All right, and we can't lose that mindset. We can't. That's a mindset that we have to keep in the front of us. And nevertheless, that's the same mindset that our forefathers kept. Man, if there's in this time, bro, they be clicking their heels together. Man, what? We almost in the kingdom of heaven. The hell? And that's part of the reason why the spirit of the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. Now we're back doing the same exact thing, saying the same, singing the same old song, man. We're ecstatic that the kingdom of heaven is there. Okay? But these are the days that our forefathers were begging and pleading the Lord to be in. That's why when they seen Yahushua in Acts the second chapter, I believe Acts the first or the second chapter, when they seen Yahushua come, It was like, yo, like you coming back to restore the kingdom of Israel to Israel? And it was like, it's just not that time yet. But it was distraught. Man, I would have been distraught. Like, damn, bro. You know, because we earnestly want the kingdom of heaven to be given into our hands. But the thing is, everything takes a process of time, and we're in that time where everything has been processed. So we're shortly awaiting um, the ushering in of the kingdom of heaven. It's just a couple of prophecies that we just got to go. But those prophecies are very drastic and very major. You know, because an economic collapse is the end of America. It's like undoubtedly, okay, an economic collapse is going to be the end of America and the beginning of our kingdom, the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Dash, right? But be excited, be happy that the Heavenly Father has us in these days, man, because we could have very well been born times before, born into the truth, and then died. The Heavenly Father is allowing us to see a lot of these things come to fruition, okay? A lot of prophetic things come to fruition. So we got to be happy and thank the Heavenly Father for what we're able to experience at this standing point in time. Nevertheless, that comes with a lot on that plate, all right? It comes with a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of trials, tribulations. Nevertheless, we're able to bear all these things because we understand the end result, all right, the end goal, which is the kingdom of heaven, okay? So with that, I give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kokadash, Shen Yakabaga, Villa Rakaz, Queen Naba Aith, Shalom, Wabarakum, Lava Khan, Shia, until next time, I say Shalom.